I went to a lot of mentoring workshop courses before.
Yeah.
And the first thing the trainer teach is always trust. Trust the teachers. Build trust. Build a trusting relationship with the teachers.
I agree.
And because when we have that trusting relationship, right, then the teacher will be more willing, more motivated to listen to us, to want to work harder. And I noticed that when you came to PESTA, right, you seem to be able to build a trusting relationship with all of us colleagues. So what is your secret to building trust?
I don't know if it's a secret, but I think is the key thing is listening.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, active listening. So one of the key things that, I'm not expert, but I just let you know this is how I learned that if I don't listen, I don't expect to be listened to either.
Yes.
I had those bad experiences before where, I did it to other people first where, let's say you give me your point of view, and then I say, yeah, sure. No, but you hear my point.
Yeah.
This is my point, and my point is more important than yours. So I'm not listening, I'm dismissing.
Yeah.
So when I dismiss, I think the main problem there is people don't feel heard, they don't feel respected, and it works the same with, I think, mentorship. Yeah. So if I actively listen, I gain their trust slowly. That's something I learned through many years. But if I did not show that I listened, and every new conversation I'm just talking about myself, the worst one, talking about myself. Like, hey, my day goes like that. This is my everything mine.
Yeah.
People eventually get tired. I mean, some people have high tolerance for empathy, but not everyone has, right?
Yeah.
And so it has to be both ways. Like, I pass the ball to you, you pass the ball to me. You get what I mean?
I think I want to build on to what you say about the my thing. So I remember when I first started mentoring, right? So mentor usually will have to observe teacher's lesson every week. So when I first started, I observe, then everything the teacher say, I just think, it's just an instruction. Then after the lesson, I will tell the teacher what I would do instead,
What you would do.
What would be a better thing to do. And I will always look at the lesson based on my own lenses,
Your
based
perspective.
on what I would. And I'm not trying to understand the teacher. So when I was more experienced, right, I realized active listening is really very difficult to do.
Yes.
Because you are seeing something that is very different to what you were thinking, what you are always doing.
Correct.
Yeah, so now, right, I will try my best when I observe the lesson, especially the first few lessons, right. Every time the teacher says something, I will try to understand why the teacher say what she say. For example, recently I observed this lesson. The Set 1 students didn't know how to turn on the water cooler tap. They asked the teacher for help, but the teacher hesitated and not wanting to go and help them. So I was telling myself, okay, why did the teacher not want to go and help? Then after a while, the teacher decided, okay, go and help. As she was walking halfway to the water cooler, right, finally the student found some way to turn on the water cooler tap. And then the teacher quickly turned her back and then walked back to the class, to the front of the classroom and raised her voice. Luckily, your friend know how to do. So when she said that, right, I had to think why she said that. So straight away I realized, actually she wanted
Them
they wanted the student to figure themselves out. That's why she hesitated. And then when she said, luckily your friend know how to do, it was like affirming the students that actually they have the ability to solve their own problem. And she was also trying to build this helping culture where everybody try to solve each other's problem, help each other, that kind of thing.
Interesting.
So that sentence alone made me think a lot of things and made me understand the teacher a lot more. So after the lesson, I shared with the teacher what I thought. Wow, suddenly we seem to build that trust very fast.
Yeah, it's interesting you say that because the way that I used to be mentored, the easiest way for me to mentor someone is really just to say, but you should help them. You should, right?
Yeah.
A whole list of things that you should do. It becomes a checklist, and when people see that, they hear that, then they think, you are full of yourself. You may be right, but you're still full of yourself. And then I feel like I don't want to take orders from you next time more and more, because not only am I being put down, nothing I do is correct, nothing I do impresses you, and after that, I just feel very demotivated.
Yeah.
Not because you're wrong, the leader is definitely correct. Okay, they have valid points, and I listen to all of them. But
Yeah.
I'm learning, guys. Yeah, give chance lah.
Yeah.
That kind of thing. Wow, this one cannot, that one cannot. Okay, fail, redo. Alamak. This kind of thing just same with students. You get what I mean?
Yes.
Mentorship, student is the same thing.
Yeah.
If we just say we, me, my way, then there's no trust built. I agree. And active listening is a skill. You mentioned at the start, active listening is a skill that has to be built over time. You said that at the start you didn't, then after you realized. So that moment in time where we realize we are aware is the moment we can start building that skill. Before that, if we are blissfully unaware, we haven't taken the red pill yet, we don't know the truth. We don't know that, there's this whole path here that actually, wow, I can build connection, I can build real trusting relationship with my friends, with my colleagues, with my students.
Yeah. So when you talk about skills, right, we must understand that skill always start from not knowing how to do, then
Yes.
reflect, then try again, reflect, try again, reflect, try again. And if let's say we try something and our mentor keep telling us, no, maybe you should do this, maybe you should do that. After some time, you will develop that fixed mindset that
I can't.
I can't.
Yeah.
I can never be as good as the person.
Yeah.
But actually, you can. You keep trying.
Yes. Yeah.
But it's that fixed mindset that stops us from trying again and again and again.
Exactly.
So sometimes we need to embrace that imperfection. That even if that not so good, he's a beginner. She's a beginner.
True.
What do you
Yes.
want?
Yes.
Just affirm
What
the
do
effort.
you want? Yeah. What you want? Perfection immediately?
No,
Yeah.
Even I'm not perfection. Even
Yeah.
I'm very sure 20 years from now, I will have a lot of enlightenment. I will still be a different mentor from now on.
Correct.
But we need to be motivated to want to try again and again and again and again. And then sometimes we, as a beginning teachers, we want to try again and again.
Yes.
But it's just that everyone is telling us, no, maybe you should do this, maybe you should do that. It makes us feel like you don't trust that I have the ability.
Yeah.
Yeah, then
Yeah,
after a
correct.
while, you just
Correct.
don't feel like doing it anymore.
Yeah. Exactly. When you said that, I got reminded of my low ability students, and I identify with the low ability students because I'm one myself. So when we as low ability students get feedback, okay, some feedback, we learn, we take it in our stride, we learn, we try and become better. But when we only keep getting feedback, negative feedback over and over and over again, we start to believe what you said just now, that we cannot, that we will never.
Yeah.
And they stay at that level forever.
Yeah,
Because it's
yeah.
like, every piece
There's
of
no
work
growth,
that I
yeah.
hand up here, teacher, this is my
won't
work.
do it again.
That bad. Sorry, try again, guys. Yeah. As opposed to, you got this one right this time. I really like that. Let's do this. It may be 1 out of 10,
Yeah.
but we don't focus on the 9 points that we
Yes,
did wrong. I mean, we could, it's true, but it does not build motivation, right?
Yeah.
Francis, you got this essay wrong. Yeah, this entire thing is just terrible. But not all paragraphs are bad. Right? Not every single paragraph bad, right? There's definitely something good in there, right? Yeah. So I choose to look at the better part of the students, and from there they choose to look at the better part of their work as well.
And that's when you build that trust.
Yes, yeah, and then it builds the motivation to improve, and that's your job as a mentor, to inspire them to become better versions of themselves.
Yeah.